Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Hello, grade 6 learners. Are you ready for another learning today? Great! I am teacher Diana Amalhaya of Calauwi District, Division of Lano del Sur 2, and you're here in Siyap Ko Kapaganad. Welcome to our English class.
Our most essential learning competency for today's lesson is to interpret the meaning suggested in visual media through a focus on visual elements, for examples, line, symbols, color, gaze, framing, and social distance. In this module, we also have sub-competencies. The first one is our lesson for today. Describe different forms and conventions of film. And the second one is analyze the characters used in print, non-print, and digital materials.
Do you enjoy watching movies or TV series? Alright, let's have a mini game. I will show you a picture of a movie and try to guess the title of that movie. Are you ready? Let's play the game.
The first picture is about the 6-year-old clownfish who is tragically stolen away from the safety of his undersea home. What do you think is the title of this movie? If your answer is Finding Nemo, then you are correct. The second picture is about a lovable street urchin who meets the beautiful daughter of the Sultan of Agrabah and the genie who has the power to grant 3 wishes. Now, what do you think is the title of this movie? If your answer is Aladdin, then you are amazing! How about this third picture? This film explores the life and imagination of 8-year-old Ishan. Although he excels in art, his poor academic performance leads his parents to send him to a boarding school. He meets his art teacher and helps him to overcome his disability. What do you think is the title of this movie? If your answer is Every Child is Special, then you are awesome!
Did you enjoy our mini game? Okay, I believe you really like watching movies. Now, do you have any idea on how these movies are made? On this episode, you will learn to define film and identify the different forms and conventions of films. Are you ready? So get your pen and paper as we take on to a new episode. A film, also called a movie or motion pictures, consists of moving pictures that have been recorded so that they can be shown at the cinema or on television. There are different forms of films such as action, comedy, adventure, crime and gangster, drama, epics or historical, horror, musical dance, science fiction, war, and fantasy. A film tries to communicate key messages to its audience. Lights, camera, action.
Let us now identify what form is depicted on the following films. Choose your answer inside the box. I'll give you 30 seconds to answer it. Let's start!
Are you done? Let's check your answer. Good job, kids! How was your score? Very good! In order to communicate key messages to an audience, producers of films use a certain conventions such as lights, blocking, directions, and characterizations. Now, take a look at these pictures. What have you observed in picture A and picture B? Right. Picture A used bright light which make the scene more realistic, while picture B used dark light which conveys scary atmosphere. Why do you think proper lighting is important in capturing images and videos? Let's find out. Lights are conventional films used to create a specific atmosphere. It is a very important aspect for shaping meanings in films. It can also manipulate a viewer's attitude towards a setting or character. Now, take a look at this example. What can you say about this picture? Yes, in this effect, the backlight hits the side of its subject's face. It can create an angelic rim of light, while a very soft field light keeps the face illuminated. Are you ready for another activity? Great! The title of this activity is Spot the Difference.
Directions. Consider the following sets of frames and think about what type of atmosphere is created in each set. Number 1. What can you say about the lighting in each frame? Number 2. What atmosphere is created by frame 1? Number 3. What mood is being portrayed by frame 2? Number 4. What would be the effect on the atmosphere in frame 1 if the lighting was dark and shadowy? And number 5. What would be the effect on the atmosphere in frame 2 if the lighting was bright? You have 1 minute to answer. Good luck! This scene opens with a boy playing in snow. The camera pulls out to reveal tense conversation between adults. The boy was carefully seen through the window for the duration of the scene. On side of him is his father standing in protest, but dropped in size due to his distance from the camera.
That is blocking. Blocking is the relationship of the camera with the actors. Essentially, it is the physical movement of the actors relative to the position of the camera. Let's move to the third conventions of films. But before that, try to look at each pictures and identify the two words that these pictures convey. Are you done? Okay, if your answer is film direction, then you are correct. Direction is the process of making sure that every component of the movie runs smoothly. The film director is the person who directs the making of the film. One of the main responsibilities of the film director is to help actors achieve a realistic performance. For example, as you can see, the film director is telling the actor what he wants to see in the scene. Now, let's move to the last convention of film. Think about your friend's characteristics. Can you write something about him or her? Your explanation should include the family. Let me try it first. I have a friend, Anna. First, she is honest because she always tells the truth. She is also funny because I always laugh when we are together. She is also friendly because she is easy to get along with. And the last one is she is tall because she is the tallest of the class. And now, 30 seconds start now. Characterization is the process by which the writer reveals the personality of the character. Characterization is revealed through direct characterization or indirect characterization. Direct characterization tells about the personality of the character, while we use indirect characterization on visual media like film or moving pictures.
For example, in Harry Potter, Harry does not think he is anything special. So we learn a lot about Harry and how special he is, to the battle between good and evil by how others react to him. Now, let's see what we have learned. Complete the paragraph by writing your answer on your paper. Number 1. A blank light can bring an ominous feeling, whereas bright lighting can bring a cheerful atmosphere. Number 2. Blank tells about the personality of the character. Number 3. One of the main responsibilities of a film director is to help actors achieve a blank performance. Number 4. Blank is the person who directs the making of the film. And number 5. Blank acts and portrays the role in the movie. You have 1 minute to answer. Good luck!
And that's all for our lesson today. I hope you learned something from this episode. Once again,
I am teacher Diana Amalhaya of Calawi District, Division of Lanao del Sur 2, together with Siyap Ko Kapaganad, no bang Samaro child won't be left behind. Goodbye!